on YouTube? Dylan Cure here, back at you with another Altima. This time I'm going to do an S model. I got the trunk open back there. I'm going to do a little exterior walk around for you guys at first, and then I'm going to go ahead and get into the inside and go over some of the features there. So it's a new body style, redesign. If you know or if you own a previous model Altima, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The front grill's redesigned. This chrome comes down a lot more than the other one did. It just looks more sporty and aggressive, and I really like what they've done with it. It's got the same motor, the 2.5 liter that was in all the other previous models, but they did take out the V6 option and they added in a turbo option too, which I haven't seen one yet. So don't let it fool you. This one's got hubcaps. I know it doesn't look like it, but the S model has done really well by making it look like it doesn't have hubcaps, because it's a two-tone silver and black hubcap, and it really doesn't even look like one. Back up a little bit so you guys can get a good view of it. This is the deep blue pearl metallic. It's a beautiful color. They've done this thing excellent. You guys see, if anybody has seen my other videos, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They redid the whole body. I mean, nothing is the same, you know, and it's just a great looking vehicle. With your trunk, you can fit 3 or 4 of me in here. I mean, it's absolutely huge. It's ridiculous how big it is. And there's your floor mats there. Trunk mat right there. And then if you ever get stuck in that bad boy, you can pull that. And then to fold down the second row seats, you can pull these down, and it folds down those second row seats, and they do go down flat. All right. So I'm gonna close this up. Supreme Nissan Sled-L, that's where we are located at. Backup camera right underneath there, hidden very well. And I just want to point out the taillights. This comes out and it's black now. It's like a 3D look. I mean, I don't have that on mine. I own an 18, and I think this looks great. They kind of did it with the front as well. It looks really good. They did the whole thing great. I'm not gassing it up or anything, guys. I own a 2018 Altima, and I love what they've done with the new body style. Love it. Back seat, plenty of space, a little bit more than the previous model as well. Put a carbon fiber trim on the side, and this is a base model, guys. This is an S entry level. Okay, you got 2 USBs back here, and I'm gonna come up to the front. You got the passive entry, so you can unlock and lock the vehicle without having the keys in your hands. Carbon fiber trim right there as well. And I'm gonna try and back up a little bit so I can show you guys the front. This is the driver information center. This is the place that's gonna give you guys all the information, like your miles per hour, your miles per gallon, your trip, your tire pressure, your warnings, your radio stations, and it's going to let you know that your forward automatic braking is working. And this is all redesigned as well. This is a new look. It wasn't like this in the older body style, and it looks really clean. And I'm a big fan of it. Okay, so with the steering wheel, one little change some people might not notice: a square bottom. So now you have more room right here where you're not touching this. So it is a tilt telescopic steering wheel. You can move it up and down, in and out, but it gives you plenty of room now that you have this little square bottom. On the steering wheel, very simple, cruise control right here. That is going to be for your cruise control to turn it on. That's going to be your voice commands, and that's how you're going to answer and hang up your phone calls right there. Okay, super simple. Over here, you have your radio volume, and then this is just going to go through the driver information screen right there. And then this one is to go through your favorites, and this one's just a back button. So pretty simple right there. And then I'm gonna come over here. One of my favorite parts of the vehicle is the middle area where the touchscreen is. The touchscreen hides the glare super well. Like the sun is shining right in front of me, and there's no glare on this thing at all for the most part. With the base model, you get Sirius Xm radio, which is amazing. Not many manufacturers are given that option to people with base model vehicles. Down here, super simple. This is just your climate control, nothing else. They've made it so simple, but so good looking and so easy to use. This is just gonna be all for your touchscreen. Nothing to do with anything other than the touchscreen. And then, like I said, Sirius Xm, which another thing that I liked what they did, all your sources, so FM, AM, Sirius XM, they're all separated. So your favorites for FM are different. You have all your FM favorites, and then you go to Sirius XM, you have all your Sirius XM favorites. So there is a home screen on this one where you can get your clock, and you can customize it by pressing that button right there, and you can go over, that's going to be your radio stations, and then you go over there, that's going to be your sources, and then it just goes back to the original page there. And you can customize it. You can put your phone up there, your contacts up there, your text messages up there, things like that, however you would like to do it. So nothing's really changed here. You have your simple to move mirror, and it seems like it's very, very sturdy. Up here, if you owned an older model, you know how these lights didn't really help you. Now they do. They're super, super bright. I wish it was nighttime so I could show you. They are very, very, very bright. So carbon fiber right here as well. Like I was saying, I love what they did with that. I mean, it's everywhere from right there to right there. I mean, it really looks great. You got a nice sized glove box with your wheel lock in there. Yes, I do recommend everyone to get wheel locks on there. So no more plastic up here. You got your leather. There is a little bit of plastic, but it's a better quality plastic, so where it's not going to crack on you. And that's the big thing, because we all know how expensive that can be. Got your nice little sunglass holder, which is more space. And I know mine was a little cramped. Now you put that bad boy in there. Don't even worry about it. Let me take those out before I forget, because I will forget. All right, so I'm gonna turn her off. So I'm gonna pop the hood, and I want to show you guys a little bit under the hood. Okay. Turned off, that's going to be where your start button is, right there. All right. Pop the hood. Let me put the little jack up. 1 second, you guys are going to be out of view for a minute. All right. So very clean, very simple. A lot of room to work on it, which is good for your technicians at the Nissan dealerships, where if you do your own work, it is very, very good. Simplified. Washer fluid, coolant. Don't have to worry about power steering fluid, because this vehicle comes equipped with electric power steering. This is your radiator cap. Got your battery with a nice little cover on it to make sure that it stays safe and stays cool. All right. Oil dipstick right here. Transmission dipstick right there. Your battery, if you got to take it out, it's not a pain in the butt anymore. The air filter's over here instead of going over that, etc., etc. And your brake fluid's right there. So it's just very, very convenient and simple for people who aren't very mechanic savvy or engine savvy, and they want to make sure that they're okay on a long road trip. They don't feel like bringing their car to the shop just to make sure that all their fluids are intact. So Nissan did a really good job of making it very customer friendly, especially for those who don't know much about what they're doing underneath there. But as long as you have the fluids, very, very easy to put them in there, and they're all pretty much in one category or one area, with the exception of the brake fluid right there, because your brake booster's back there. So this is the same 2.5 liter. The gas mileage has improved to 28 in the city and 39 on the highway. So that is a big improvement from the previous one, which was 26 and I believe 37, or 26 and 36, something like that. So it gets great gas mileage. One thing I'm gonna tell you guys, with the electric power steering, it is so much easier to turn this vehicle. It almost feels like you can turn it with 2 fingers all the time. I mean, it's just so easy to turn. It's a mind-blowing what electric power steering can do for a vehicle. So one thing I want to let you guys know before I head out, that is not a fog lamp for the S model, okay? So if fog lamps are very important to you, please note that that is a turn signal lamp and not a fog lamp, okay? I don't want anybody to get confused by that. If you're looking, one salesperson might tell you, oh yeah, that's a fog lamp to get you a sale, but no, it is only for your turn signals, and when you're unlocking and locking the vehicle, those lights go off, so it helps you find where your vehicle is. So don't let them fool you. I'm not going to get too much into specifics of the engine, but the 2.5 liter does produce a good bit of horsepower, a little bit over 230, I believe, and the torque is right there. It has no problem getting up and going with the CVT transmission. I know I'm already getting the comments about the CVT transmissions, but you know what? You maintain the transmission and it'll last for you. That's just as simple as that. Any transmission on any vehicle can break at any time or mess up, or don't let these horror stories on the internet or on the forums fool you. I've been driving mine, had an Altima previously before that, had no issues with my transmission, and it was a CVT. So, and this is when they were first bringing out the CVT transmissions. So, hydraulic breakaway motor mounts right there, and they got some on the bottom as well. if you ever get into a front-end collision, which Nissan does a good job of helping you avoid with the forward automatic braking, the motor mounts are going to drop off and break off of the engine, and your engine's going to go underneath the cabin to prevent the motor from flying through the dashboard, or through the firewall, I'm sorry, and injuring anybody. Okay? Most salespeople should be showing these features because it's very important. The crumple zone's all in the hood here and all right here. This is just to make it to where you don't feel as much impact in the vehicle when you are in an accident. And then you have crumple zones all throughout here, which fold the hood up to create a shield so no debris gets in through the windshield for you. So plenty of safety features on the vehicle, even though it's not technology-wise. And I love the blue on this car. If you guys have any questions about the vehicle, please let me know below. I tried to do a nice little quick walk around because I know 15-20 minute long videos are hard to stay engaged to, especially if you're not in front of the vehicle. So if you guys are in Louisiana, please come by and see us. Supreme Nissan in Slidell. My name is Dylan Cure. I will give you a demonstration out of this world. I will show you every feature, everything possible on the vehicle. Again, this is a beautiful car. These Altimas S models are starting right now at $25,000. Nissan's offering $3,000 in rebates right now, and these 19s just came out not too long ago. So please, if you're in the market, go ahead, go to your local dealership, or come over here and see me. I will take care of you, and I'll show you guys what this new Altima is all about. So again, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more content from me. I try and put out as much as possible, and I will continue doing so.